Ladies and gentlemen, I got the correct title. I am a happy camper, boo. Okay, let's see. Let me do that again, man. That's starting off on the wrong foot already. Yes, let's load this up, man. We could do better. Just to borrow from a quote my mom says. Let's see. I'm impressed that actually worked because TO is like ATS oriented, but I guess ATS oriented and arts oriented are two separate things. That One Piece chapter was extra good. I feel like the villain from Inuyashiki. But I concur. One Piece is not fucking around this time around. This final saga is seeming to be a good one. We're getting like new factions left and right though. That's gonna be kind of... Part 2 of One Piece just has like so many characters. It's kind of weird. I mean, it's not like One Piece had like a short cast at any point. It's been pretty like busy since really East Blue, but and Part 2, man, there's like a huge litany of characters. I've always been bad at memorizing names, but now I gotta step up my name game up. Anyway, the Lakers boofed it, which again, I didn't think that the Warriors were gonna be submissive now that their back is to the wall, and again, I'm not saying the dog was right. I'm not denying superstition either. People divine with whatever is available to them, but come on, I think people need to be a little more realistic. The Warriors don't care if it's rare to come back from 3-1, and only one person's ever done it on the playoff run. They're determined to see this last time they're a dynasty to the end. Might as well. Filial sucks, man. What the fuck is that shit? Like, this is just like one more attempt at stopping LeBron from ever reaching GOAT status. Let's just like have one of his title runs, one of his series end without a chip. Game 6 we might see a weaker AD, but I'm hoping they can come through and win this on Game 6. I was just not gonna be happy if they swept the Warriors. Any of the sides got swept. A Game 6 or Game 7 is really where I wanted this to end up at. Like, I'm not out here asking that they put in like crazy work. But I'm expecting a little hustle. Both of these teams are full of old dudes, so they are tired as hell. LeBron is not the high volume scorer he was at the start of this season. He's still hurt and he's old. And he's been through hell. His whole career, he's just been through hell, man. Oh yeah, we caught one. That's basically what he said. I hated this lady in Cold Steel 4. The regenerative powers are just annoying as hell. Alright, let's see. Battlescope. Crap. Alright, let's see. Art, Thunder Cyclone. Let's see if he'll do this shit. I was gonna have her, analyze, but I want her to be part of this Fortuna. Okay, that lowered her strength, I think. No, I didn't do anything to her. Okay. Oh, okay, that doesn't actually... Do I actually want that? And the answer is no. How much did I recover health? Not much, it was like 5,000 barely. Genesis Flood, alright, let's hit you with that. See, she's still like doing the crazy heals and shit like that. What's up?
Nothing much, getting everything ready.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, I tried to put my clothes away, but nothing will fit in my drawer now because I have too much stuff there.
You got a lot of clothes and stuff?
Yeah, I gotta take out a lot of that because it's mostly winter stuff.
Yeah, man. We got a household of 3 here, an itty-bitty living room, so I know how that can be.
So welcome on in, guys, for part 5, possibly. Hopefully we don't crash again for Hogwarts Legacy. Let's hope it doesn't crash, because we had a crash last time.
And I'll be joining. And make sure your chat is well behaved.
Yeah, I gotta give you mod privileges.
Yeah. You gotta get, you know, some bot slaying powers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she only heals for like 1,000.
Yeah, just making sure we get it all set up, so.
Let me write something just in case. Alright, let's see. I'll whittle your health.
Ooh.
You're only 2k in healing.
Hey Bonnie, hey, yeah, I see your message on there, Waka, so just making sure I get everything sent out.
Yep, I'm gonna need them admin privileges so I can erase some bots. Wanna buy followers?
Yeah, so you and Des will pretty much be like you guys are usually my regulars enough to help me with that. Yes, I know how big the game is, Bonnie. I have not even scratched the surface of it.
Does she not have an Estra?
Yep, just making sure, so... Because I know a lot of my student friends, they allow for self-promo sections, so that's what I'm doing right now.
That felt good. I guess even here she's annoying boss who heal spams.
Hello, is that like Duvalie? Is that how I pronounce it? Duvalie, Ladybug? Welcome on in. My name is TinaSora 22. I'm a variety streamer, but currently we are playing through Hogwarts Legacy. Sorry for not paying attention to chat right now. I'm just getting everything set up. So feel free to sit back and relax, grab yourself a drink, and just relax.
I can see myself getting to level 92.
How goes that game for you?
Yeah, there's like an optional boss that I'm about to fight that's like 30 levels ahead of me. Well, I have to fight the boss, but I don't have to win. It's one of those bosses where you get a bunch of EXP, and then you get an alternate cutscene where they go, "Ayo, what the hell?"
Makes sense. Okay, that should be everybody, okay. Okay. So we are live on everything. I sent that all out. So we are now back into Hogwarts Legacy Room.
Awesome. You know, I only started watching the films last year, but it's all fresh in my head.
Well, this game takes place 100 years prior to Harry. But a year before Dumbledore goes to Hogwarts.
It's all stuff I can appreciate now, though.
So let's see how long I can, like how far I can get into this game. Here's my family's coming in a couple hours, so let's see. Today's gonna be an all-day stream. I think as long as all day as I can get it. I'm not doing 24 hours, I cannot do that. Yeah, if you have some arachnophobia, look away, because we're dealing with spiders.
Yep. When the spiders came through with one of your old streams, I warned Jack Stein, you don't watch that part. That guy has like some crazy arachnophobia. Like when I played like Bloodborne, he started freaking out. Same with Dragon's Dogma. That game also has some spiders.
Yeah, it's trying to find and follow the spiders. Yes. And one of the trophies is literally follow the spiders. Not follow the spiders, follow the butterflies. So it's like, there you go.
Awesome. We get some full screen action.
Yep, so it's a long way to go. At least it didn't, like, at least it picked me up right where I crashed, so at least that's a good thing. I didn't really have to backtrack too much.
So this game doesn't have an autosave?
It does.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay, so that's that, so let's see what quest is left. Let's see what I got. So is this like a skill tree? Yeah, this is your skill tree pretty much. Yeah, let's see what I got next.
It was looking like Hearthstone or something from Blizzard for a second. I'm just trying to find where the room requirement is in here. I can't remember where it is, I'm trying to head.
Here, this way. So I'm going to try and create, like, potions if I can.
Alright, does that, like, make buffs?
Yeah, depending, like, buffs, like, little things, so let's see.
Alright, cool. This little dash of Legend of Zelda.
Let's see what this quest is. So I need to acquire and use the focus potion and acquire Maxima and Elder's potion and use them simultaneously. So I have to use 3 different potions. So Endurance, Maxima, and Focus. I don't have any ingredients except for the one. I only have the ingredients for the Maxima. Which that's always fun.
Looks like you're about to make some blue raspberry Fanta.
Yeah, that's that. Let's see. Okay, so it says magic shop, so I'm gonna see if this guy, like the potion shop that's here, if I can get ingredients, because if I can, that way I can make the rest of the stuff, but the only question is, do I have the galleons for it?
It almost looks like Calm from Final Fantasy VII, that little shot of Hogwarts, on load screen.
Well, that's Hogsmeade, so that's not Hogwarts.
Yeah. That's what I meant. Where you can get the butterbeer.
Yeah. And then I found the candy shop. That's what the hell I'm going to.
Cool, if you can get the chocolate that turns into other things. I need some of that.
Well, I found the spicy candy that Lee has you go pretty much like a whistle on you.
Loading bonbons.
Yes.
Pepper imps.
Cool.
Definitely has that same music to what Harry and all them went through.
That is a cool blue, whatever that is, cape, scarf.
Well, it's supposed to be a Quidditch uniform that this armor is.
You already look like you're like mid-game level in terms of power, just with that shit.
They're like you have like 40 levels, and I'm only level 16.
What's the max level?
40.
40. Okay, so that's like the equivalent of being level 40 if there was like a 100 level cap.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my fave characters, let's go.
And I just found an upgraded version of the Ivor that I had, so that's always a plus.
Cool landscapes. Okay, so does like Hogwarts like take place like geographically on Earth, or is it like a alternate dimension you get to on Earth?
What?
Like the actual like region itself.
You just have to take that train to get here, from what I'm understanding, and knowing.
Yeah. And yeah, you did go up there like from a flying car at one point.
Yeah.
So it is like somewhere on the physical planet. Oh. Caught you with the Euro step. Let me see.
Okay, so I should have enough gold now to possibly get the push ingredients that I need.
Dragon's armor.
Kitty! Can you pet the kitty? So now I just need to find the potion shop.
That's one tall cat. Or slender looking.
Morning dust.
That's some dust.
I thought you had work today.
Nice reveal.
Would you like to join us in the party for now until you have to leave?
I can add you in if you'd like.
Yeah, if you want to join the party that me and Bach are in. Kitty. But yeah, did you want to just, or? Okay, can you invite him, Walker?
Alright, sure. see. Game base. Says I'm already in a group with the selected players. Create a new group or select the existing one.
Create a new group, so.
Okay.
Hey, Dust. You sound very quiet. Like you were like, at least to me, you were like very far from the mic.
Yeah, I didn't even realize he was speaking until that last second.
No, I'm just saying you were just coming in very quiet, at least to us.
I had a history teacher who looked like this guy. I'm like so close to getting this potion, I just need a tiny bit of gold. Let me see, Jackson Paul. You got like a trophy for getting this potion or starting alchemy? You have like a trophy for brewing every type of potion, but this is for a quest I'm doing. Alright, cool. I'm just making sure so I got it. So I have that purple blazer goes hard. I have extra, but I don't have any. That's all I need, right? Pluto Bell.
Okay, so that's that done. So now I can continue this side quest.
Look at that Olympic level swimming. That's some Michael Phelps stuff.
Okay. You okay over there, Liz?
敵機体が大使神速のデュバリーです、アイネスとエンネアを退けたのアリアンロード様のところにはこれ以上いざ尋常に勝負です。
話が早く
何ですの？いえ、人というのでどんな方？
意外と可愛らしいっつうか微笑ましいっつうか
可愛らしいという屈辱。
I actually prefer the original Geofront translation on that.
いいでしょう、本気で行かせてもらいます。これはなんて陶器。
Either way, Randy's speaking sex. Anyway, look at them fossils.
全力で撃破します。危険度大、手強いです。わかった、任せてくれ。それ任せて。私の番です。
Monsters peas.
俺の番だな。
We scan the shadow clone.
Yeah, perfect. That's little guy in the middle bed.
I'll take this.
So let's see, the pulso. It pushes things away.
I didn't think I was gonna win that like that.
このような無残
検定に迫るとんでもねえよ
口惜しいですがあなたたちはこの上で待ち受けるは己の魂と決意夢
We already know how she was like.
彼女たちのちょっとみんなを混乱
そうましかしいよいよ鋼の聖女
Was that dust?
どうやら奥
万全
I can't really hear you that well, so maybe tell it to me through text.
I don't know how to do it either, so. No, I really don't. I haven't played any, like, really the Tales of games.
Tales or Trails? Let's see, I played Symphonia, I've played Vesperia, not Abyss, Brusaria, Zillia. So those are like the only 4. I have Zestiria, but because I can't really stream that one directly from the PlayStation, I haven't really touched it. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot that I don't know. I mean,
Okay, time to see if I can hear a key.
Rain, is that the Symphonia lady? Yeah, she's a very blunt person, but I did actually like having her in my party because you just spam that move where you tap down and you do oodles of damage for free practically.
Okay. Now there's the... Okay, so here's where the puzzle thing comes in handy, so... Somebody please write that down, because I'm not taking a screenshot.
Oh, okay, let me actually, like, type that down.
These, like... There are those puzzles that's around the whole castle with the... that I've been trying to figure out.
Okay, let's see, hold on. I'll just screenshot it.
Yeah. Because that's where, like, this comes in handy for... I know you're done.
Alright, let me ask, should I write this down from, like, left down, right down, or...
Down, because it goes from 0 to 4 on one side, 5 to 9 on the other.
Okay, so...
Because I was like, how in the world would you figure this, like, those puzzles out without that?
Okay, so owl, unicorn. What's this 2 supposed to be? Dragon?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, what's number 4 supposed to be?
Looks like the Whomping Willow a little bit.
Okay, I'll type willow. What's 5? Like a spider?
Looks like a crab of some sort.
Okay, crab. What's number 6?
Looks like a salamander.
Salamander. Okay. What's 7?
I don't know what that's supposed to be.
Okay, I'll just type 7 question mark. 8 is a spider. And 9 is like a Medusa.
Hydra.
Okay. Hydra. So then... What's number 3 then?
Probably the Hydra before it gets all its heads cut off.
Okay.
The 3-headed Hydra, and then you have the 9-headed Hydra.
Three Hydra and 9.
Okay, yeah, so that way we have like...
Okay, gallery.
カンパネルラが言うにはこれ以上。
いいえ、博士はゼロのすでに我らあとは
正直
簡単な司法の御子殿引き受けましょう。御子殿の意には極力そうようマスターにもありがとう。あなたたちのマスターにもお礼を言っておいてね。戦機の牽制、これ以上先に進めば傷つく姿は見たくない。
希望ありがとうおかげで。
なるほど、どうやら
ああ
壁を乗り越え
ここで引いたら
女だ私もアンギスが7中鋼のゼロの御子殿の望みに従
Definitely interesting, if anything, for this kind of puzzle.
尋常に勝負見せてみなさい。
Oh, so this is like
あ
your
なたたち
introduction
の
kind
覚
of
悟
thing.
を
Here. Be
任せろ。よし。
Okay, so I'm trying to figure this puzzle out that's right here.
Oh, I made the right move.
Definitely creative, I would give it that much.
Because if she can't be stat downed, that's unfortunate.
Of course, that surf is just out of my level. Why wouldn't it be? But I will give it this much. That is actually a really creative way to introduce those kind of puzzles, though.
Yeah. It's a good way to keep you on your toes, memorizing what's important, what isn't.
Yeah. But at least now I know how to do that, which I thought, like, okay, was not sure how to do this. But there's, like, your insight into knowing how to do it. Now, if you hear, like, a little key buzzing around, let me know.
Alright, I have to turn up the volume for that. We can create an echo, so I ain't doing that. Scope. Oh, a lot of viewers can help with that, definitely. Alright, let me see, burst sword.
Well, if they kept this from the books, it's like you had to climb a ladder to get to the divination room. What are you gonna equip?
That angle is not for someone who's scared of heights.
Yeah, but at least if anything, like for today, I'm streaming as long as I can because one of my aunts passed away this past week.
So you were in a bereavement?
So pretty much gaming is my way to grieve.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Same here.
We knew she wasn't gonna live past this week.
Ooh, that's rough. I mean, I went through that like 9 years ago, so I know what you're talking about.
They're having a small family memorial Friday before I graduate, so Grandma and Grandpa are going to that. Yeah, so I don't mind if they need to do that, so... And then I'll just meet them at the thing. Oh, I already found the key for this area. And I do like how so creative like some of these puzzles are, like getting with the map. It's like now, okay. You're now tripping me up with some of the things. Well, I mean, like I got 9 of the 16 keys. Okay, so now I need to get a thunderclap potion. Okay. Even though I have this area that I gotta do playing. I can't because of restrictions.
Yeah, you really can't. See, I could do it for Hysteria, but I don't actually like using my laptop. I've only done it for Final Fantasy 11. Dress up, let's see.
No, believe me, a lot of the streamers I watch actually have been having ISP issues. And so far, there's only been one person to platinum this game on PS4 for the North American version.
That's impressive.
Not really, because there's only, like, according to the North American version of this game, there's only 250 of us. Compared to the PS5 version, there's over 10,000. Well, that, and this actually goes pretty quick. It doesn't... There's no... Like, people were concerned that there would be differentiations between them. No, there was no content from this. Yeah. And then you got Tears of the Kingdom that came out today.
Scope.
Hi Emerald, welcome on in.
That's a cute emoji. I'm not gonna front with you.
Yeah, that's a cute little emote. Yeah, my name's TinaSora22. I'm a variety streamer, but currently we are playing through Hogwarts Legacy, and I'm facing a key. We have to chase it down to its lock.
Like that.
I don't know what the joke was. Yeah, I got the joke. It's just like, that is bad, and you know that is. Wedge rubbing up on you, dust.
What do I have? I can use to boost my... I got no idea. Art. What is... I'll need to do that. Little improv right here.
Oh, recurring stuff was that easy in real life.
任せてくれ。やってや、俺の番だな。任せろ。
私の番です。エニグマ。
よし。
Let me see.
I don't think I hate spiders unless these are just cobwebs.
Tyler's noodles.
それ、うまい。
電池ネット。
行くぞ。よし。
私の番ね。
Okay, I did that in my first try. And that was not the XP I was promised. I mean, I got a good confidence boost.
これが俺たちの全力ってやつだぜ。
驚きました。私に膝をつかせる者たちが世に現れるとは。
Duvalie and Arianrhod are my favorite characters so far in this game. And I beat their ass.
まだ立て。でもこちらだって。これ以上矛を交えるつもりはあ
I
りません。
can't use the two spells well on this, so
Yeah, from this angle, you could have convinced me this was a screenshot from Bloodborne. It feels like Yarnum. With an arcane build.
今のあなたたちならば巧妙を示せたのである。この結果をもって巫女殿には
鋼の戦士だが僕らがあなたたちとなる。それは分かっている。
無論です。帝国での動乱が決着すればホタリの天罰など。
ああ、
鋼の聖女、あなたのその神、そしてまさかあなたはかのよくぞ気づいたとだって答えておるわ。
エリー、何の。
それではさら運命を前にあなたたちが鼓動基地より祈っています。
My foot fell asleep.
oh, lovely.
なんだかものすごく思わせぶりなやりとりでしたが。そうね、混乱させてしまいそうだが私の考えが正しければ彼女は250年前の人間。
何？
そう250年前エレボニアで争いは帝国全土に。その時中立の立場からリアンヌ・サンド・麗しき黄金の髪をなびかせ敵機隊という一団を。それ
まんまじゃ。
私も戦乙女リアンヌ。また
帝国では誰でも知っている。
敵機体に敵機体、外見といい確かにあまりにも。
でも250年前自らの働きで撲殺されたとか病気だったとかいろいろと普通に考えればそ の人物の真似をしただけ。
あの凄まじい力を見ちまうと本人にしか思えなくなってくる。ましてやあの得体の知り。
これは総長にも。
やっぱり混乱させちゃったわね。いずれにしても彼女もクロスベルから去って憶測は置いておいて私たちの問題。
ああ、よし、うまくいけばクロスベル。
Just like that, the walls of Jericho come crawling down.
こちらダドリー、結界の消滅を確認した。これよりメルカバへの
結界が消滅。結社の連中も不甲斐。こうなったら全ての国防長官を呼べ。ベルト、シグムンド処置。
青い壁が。
心配はお前に害が及ぶことはない。
私のことよりお父さんの。どうしてお母さんだってきっと悲しい。
そうだな、鞘がいればきっと。雫、お前に一つ頼みたいことがある。
してやられましたわね。ベル、リーダーが探してるみたい。
Definitely interesting if anything, I'll say that much.
やはり金の共鳴がないと結界の展開は難しいですか？今のままだとあの子たちは動けるけど、空のロイドたち来るよ。困りましたわ。これでは予定通り動くしかなくなる。彼のプラン全てはキーヤさん次第。私たちは従うだけでここで降りるか、それとも全てを。そろそろ最初からロイドやエリー、ティオやランディ、雫やみんなきっと全てを叶えてみせる。
そんじゃ領空内に入ったくらいじゃ攻撃されるし。
ああ、どうやらクロスベル市に接近しない。
よっしゃ、明日の明けタイミングにつく。
ケビ、かわリーさん、エリーさん、ロイドさんに。
いやー、こんな形でリースちゃんと。
私たちの突入を。ええ、両兵と国防。
十分です。
リーさん、ケビン氏。
ま、礼を言うんは一応こっちも助っ人。それでもあの人形ども。
確かに。
ま、あんまり無理だけはすんなよな。バジ。
ああ、
それではそうですね。地上なんと言ってもマイスターによれば白い機体の空間症、それでも基本的な性能は。
So what are you watching then, Dust?
そう思っていた方がおそらく無難だろう。白い機体はこの9号機が様子を見ておく必要があるな。
いずれにせよ都市周辺鍵を握るとしたら潜入を担当する僕らだろうね。
ああ、分かってる。なんとか入り込んで課長やダドリーさんたちと合流しないとな。
I mean, I just went through that myself.
しかし大丈夫なのか。
Symphonia? Oh yeah, I know what fight you're talking about. You're still in early game, aren't you?
ダ
Yeah.
ドリーからの連絡が途中で切れちまったそうだ。
多分通信ターミナルで強制遮断されたんじゃね？
特定のエニグマ登録番号だ。それじゃあ市内では大統領側は通信が使えるけど、私たち、はい、通信ターミナルも抑える必要がありそう。オルキスタワー内にありますから。いずれにしても全ては明日の朝ですね。
So this is on the Switch or PlayStation? Oh, okay. Oh, because they have it at Fruity, or? I see in the PS3 version is based off the PS2 version, which is 30 FPS. Yeah, the GameCube was underrated in the fact that it had a lot of like 60 FPS games. Some games are kind of built around their frame rate, so I can kind of understand that.
Okay, so let's see, what do I have for quests now? So let's see, which one do I have filled up? Well, at least I always have all, like, the ingredients, so...
Rixia.
Let's see, where do I have her now? So I gotta get... So I have an invisibility potion, now I gotta get a thunderproof potion. Which I think I have enough for gold-wise, but I'm not too sure.
そう、どうする？すごい満月だな。
ロイドさ
ん。なんだか君と話すときはいつもやっぱり月の姫を
月は光にして、多分それは私という本
So I
来
gotta get an invisibility
日の当たる場
potion.
所に出てくるはずのなかった存在。
And a thunderclap potion. Okay, so I'm going to either
でも君はこのクロスペルでそれは確か
be rather close to it or
もうそのことを否定するつもりはありま
not
せん。
quite.
ですが私は陰という父から受け継いだ
前もそんなことを差し支えなければクロスペルに来るまでの俺の知らない
They gotta use the invisibility potion and they gotta use the thunderclap one against enemies, so
なるような気がしていました。気づいた時には
for this to work.
母の記憶、多分陰の
So
道を
hoping I
私に
have enough
受け継が
gold.
せるために父が遠ざけた。ですが私に過酷な鍛錬も暗記や武術の修練も各地を転々としながら日曜学校に通い、
What in the world are you watching?
父は厳しくも優しくもなく、それというのも
That just sounds so weird.
Sounds like a cat in heat.
それは
What's the
代
game?
々の陰の記憶。
Tales of a Tempest. Let's see. Hearts.
どのような状況でどんな工作を行い、
I'm just gonna name a bunch of them. Tales of Innocence. After Berseria, that would be... Yeah, the one from 2 years ago.
時代を通して同じ存在であるため、その全てのあらましを受け継ぐ必要があったんです。全てを受け継いだ時と言っても、
Yeah,
父が
like,
存在
even streamers like Caleb Hart were
陰になること
running
は
that.
陰はただ一人。それは変わることがないからです。
Mm.
Yeah, it seems like it was more of like an overproduced sellout type game. They were trying to make something super mainstream.
しばらくの間、父の帰りを待ちながら穏やかに過ごす日々が続きました。
Okay, so it's basically Final Fantasy 16 syndrome.
そして父が帰ってきたらいつ陰を継いでも問題ないように仕事
I know, but what I mean is like make a game that's like super mainstream, takes out all the cool elements.
すでに表の顔は持っていましたが、それが私にとって世界の全てでした。その世界が崩れたのは代々の陰の中でも卓越した力を持った父でしたが、さりとて抗うこともせず、ある日私を呼び自分を
Okay, we are so close to getting this done. At least, like, I need another
私はあれだけ父が丹念に死にゆく父を奉納する私に、それもまたお前の陰はお前が決め、そして私は陰となりました。父の持っていたコネクションを継ぎ、
Okay, so we'll have that, and now we just gotta find some enemies.
父の腕には及びませんでしたが、滞りなく仕事を再開でき、お前の陰は父の言葉の意味もわからぬまま、そして2年がカルバードの生誕、貿易都市クロス、 クロスベルに到着した私はそこではちょうど公開練習とそこから先は
そっか、その時に
最初はリリアさんがとうとう根負けして体力と偽装には自信がありましたし、いい隠れ蓑になると思ったんです。予想以上に練習がハードで
聞かせてくれて嬉しかった。
でもこれがアルカンシェルというその道を
そうか。お前のインはアルカンシェルという光を、インもまた光と、どんなものも時代が変わらず、そうして人の歴史は受け継がれる。
Like this message?
多分そういうことも含め警察官として犯罪行為を進めることはできないけど、それでも君は
I just gotta find some enemies and that so I can use both my potions.
ここでそうなったとしても多分それもまたお前だって。普通の家族とはちょっと違うけど、ちゃんとそんな風に
父さんが神だなって。
多分イリアさんたちとの日々で、これから先君がどんな道を進む、できれば俺もお父さんの代わりに光をつかんだ君が。
ボイドさん作戦をクロスベル警備隊所属。お
任せてくれ。行くぞ。
私の番です。
行くぜ。
はい、
俺の番だな。その程度じゃ俺たちは止められない。
Okay. Okay, trying to find enemies. Let's see.
クロスベルにでも
対立
危険を顧みず何より
なあ、そんなにディーターさんだから
ロイドありがとう明日の
Yeah, I'm just trying to find like a. There we go. There's some small ones.
そういえばそういえばな、エリー。
明日の準備もう終わったの？
ああ、さすがに。
I didn't even notice that was more than trial.
不思議ね。こんなにもなぜか不思議なくらいベルのこと、不安なことや心配なことは。
そっか。俺も腹がくくれたというか、これもありがとう。
お礼を言うのはこちら。本当ならあなたがありがとう。
エリー。お役に立つ。少しはリーダーとしてみんな
Hey, I'll take where I can go.
あなたは出なかったらこんなでも私が言っていた。今回のどう決着したとしても多分私たち支援家もそれぞれがそれぞれの力をサイクロスベルを立て直すために。
ああ、俺はこのまま警察でランディは多分
Okay, who's got the cops going by them?
に戻ったら協力を要請されるかもしれない。
That's
It's not
not me
me
this
though.
time. It's not me this time.
ティオは財団に戻るかもしれない。そしてエリ
So otherwise you'd be hearing that more on my mic than anything else.
有事における行政外交多分私に求め。そして私はまさに今回のよ少しはそんな風に寂しく思って大丈夫。エリーならやれるさなんて励まされたら。
本当ならそんな風そう簡単には。
それはティオちゃんやランディがいなくなるのと同じに答えて。今私に不安がある。もうどうして私が。
最初はさ、ぼんやりとした。その子は可憐で凛として、それでいて出会った時からこれでも最初は
Still can't believe like I'm not even done exploring the world. I don't even have all the poop powder spots.
白状するとずっとドキド
What
キ
the
し
heck?
ロイド
さすがに1ヶ月もすれば住む世界が違う。それでもずっとその子の同僚であると、その子の相談を受けたり、ささやかだけど力になりたい。
Interesting elaboration.
そして1年近く経って楽しいことや苦しいことを離れ離れになったけど、今もまた出会った時みたいに、いや
ロイド
好きだよ。仲間として、家族としてだけじゃ、一人の女の子として。
Has science gone too far?
ロイド私もあなたが好き。
A JRPG protagonist declaring his feelings for someone.
ずっと
私も
たとえ仕事で同じ道を歩けなくなったとしても、ずっとお互いを必要とし支え、そんな関係に
if I just pretty much text my father and
Puns
see
are
like,
going
where
crazy.
they're at. Okay, I know it's not the song, but does this song sound like a Metallica song too?
Alright, let me mute my mic so I can hear it. It kind of reminds me of Battery.
It kind of reminds me like nothing else really matters. It just does that vibe to me, at least like how the strings.
Doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, at the beginning of that song, like before it goes all out.
Mm-hmm. Nah, that's what it was. It was Nothing Else Matters, because...
Because it's an iconic intro, is what it is.
Yeah. It also kind of reminds me of Stairway to Heaven.
Yes, Mom!
Yeah, it's like whenever you have like a light piece of music to that, like it works.
Yeah! かしこまりました。獣どもを駆逐して狙撃に気を。はっ。
Window, okay.
北口と東口なあ、これでそうとにかく蹴りがこの音なあ、赤ご
機嫌でもこのパテルマテルをはるかにかっこよくって踏みつぶされたくなほら
Okay, so now I gotta move on to the next quest, which is a story quest. Okay, wait, like I'm that far into it already.
これ以上あの人たちが暮らす地を勝手にはさせない
So, what you doing?
行きましょう
Getting collectible hunting or whatnot, so I'm sure. I don't think. Oh, that's kind of funny. The Spider Slayer stuff is literally an armor set. have heard, so... Hey, Average, I know you just got back with your streaming and whatnot, so welcome on in to... Okay, get... Yeah, I know, yeah. No, I'm laughing when my dad just texted me, says, driving, like, safe driving is boring. I like wild and crazy driving.
Double the speed limit.
Well, they're just getting into New York in like a couple minutes, so really, like, they're literally 4 hours away, but they're going to the Lego store that's in the city before getting here.
Okay, so they'll be driving past me since I'm pretty high up in New York.
But yeah, Average, we've been playing Hogwarts Legacy. I am pretty much... Now I'm actually going to start doing, like, main story quests, actually. I'm not going to do side missions and stuff like that. I'm going to continue doing the assignments, yes. Because if I can get all the quests, like, all the spells and whatnot, that'd be great.
The DBZ footstep sounds. That is actually kind of clever on how you get down there. That's like a recipe for friendly fire. Have you been average?
できれば突入チームタワーにいるキーヤを
セキュリティなら私も一度だからこそ放ってお
まあこのメンツだったらチームワークのことを考えると
Yeah, that makes sense. Like the anything.
だがもう少し
という
オルキスあと1ほん
ああ
それととにかく
それじゃ
ああ市街地をそれに
Could be worse if you think about it.
本当
ああ市街地
まあ
ですが
ならばそれ以外
了
Just checking something, so give me a sec, guys.
See. Alright, I'm gonna wrap up my own stream and focus on yours.
Okay.
It's been your boy Miss Swanka7. Thank you guys for watching and Oksay Mek Day.